So good morning, everybody. It is Monday Technology Fun. So as I just started to get you guys set up on my laptop that I've been using now for weeks on end, the Chrome must have done an update this weekend, so I'm not able to use Chrome. So I have you on my cell phone propped up against my coffee mug, which means I can't caffeinate myself while I'm sitting with you guys. It also means I was not able to give you a description of what we're doing today. I'm so sorry. Nothing like walking in on a Monday morning and having to figure something out, right? So guess what? This is life. This is the way it is. We all have adventures along the way, and it's how we face them and how we come out of them that will make us stronger and better. So I definitely can use some yoga. I don't know about you. For my mothers out there, I hope yesterday was a beautiful day for you. I had a chance to Zoom with my mom, so I had a chance to see her face, which was wonderful. Some great technology out there to help us with visits while we can't actually see people in person. So I hope you guys all did enjoy your day and were able to spend some time with the family. With that being said, it's Monday. Let's settle in. Remember, throughout class today, as I give modifications or I give things, I need you to listen to yourself on how you feel, what's going on in your body right now, and what is right for you, since my cues and stuff can be very general. So I can see somebody's writing in. Hi, Sylvia. Again, my coffee mug is right on top of you guys. So we'll see. We'll go from there. So let's take a minute to deepen our breaths and center ourselves. So good, have a seat, comfortable posture, sit bones, move the tush away a little bit so you can sit balanced on both sides. Feet could be crossed, it could be out in front, it could be sitting up on something, your choice. Let's go ahead and close your eyes. So if you're like me and you had a little bit of a crazy morning already, go ahead and turn those palms down and let's see if we can center and ground ourselves. If, however, it's Monday, you're a little groggy and you want some extra energy, go ahead and turn your palms up. So you find the posture for you. But out of the gate, let's sit up nice and tall. So adjust yourself, shift the weight back so your shoulders are over the hips, and it's gonna feel a little funky. It's gonna feel like you're falling backwards until we're able to release those hip flexors. So until then, sit up tall and begin breathing in and out of your nose. If you have an ujjayi breath and you can create the light snoring sound in the back of your throat, go ahead and do that now. If you have a cold or allergies, need to breathe in and out of your mouth, that's fine too. No matter where you're at, try and control that breath. All we're doing is breathing. The silence feels a little funky, I know. Who knows what's going on around you? Maybe you don't have any silence at all. But just centering and breathing. A few more breaths. Acknowledging how you feel right now. Is anything tight, sore? Maybe you're relaxed and open. Just acknowledging where you are right now and how you're showing up today. Let's take our hands to our heart center and release the thumbs to the center and drop your chin ever so slightly. And let's begin our day, our week, our practice with a dedication or a mantra, something that means something deep inside for you or where you want to put energy out to somebody else. It could simply be to just breathe or try something new today, sending love to someone you're not able to actually see right now, or just a word that you want to repeat over and over again. So select whatever that is. Let's seal it by opening our hands and release it into our heart center. Tuck your chin a little bit further. From here on your next inhale, reach your arms up, reaching overhead, and then exhale, bow yourself forward. Let's extend our fingertips out in front of us. As we drop our sits bones down, tuck your chin, reach away. Let's open up those shoulder blades, reach them out away. Good morning, Colleen. Hi, Laura. Hey, Phil. All right, a few more breaths, extend out. And then finally allow your sit bones to rise up, and let's come to our all fours. So hands right underneath our shoulders, knees underneath our hips. Let's take our cow pose, look up, stretch the front of your body. So if you've been doing the ab challenge, it should feel really good for you right now. Let's roll into our cat pose. Tuck your sit bones first, and then your head and your neck be the last to tuck up and roll. Split the shoulder blades open. 2 more. Inhale, look up, cow pose. Roll it in, exhale, cat pose. 1 more time through those 2 postures. So find your cow and find your cat. Wonderful. Let's find our downward dog. Tuck those feet underneath. Lift the sit bones up to the sky. Pedal out the feet. Relax them away. You want to keep nice, wide open placement through our palms. So we don't want to crank into our shoulders. We want to lift through the sit bones and then melt the heels down. And as we're just kind of shifting our weight side to side, we're feeling out where we're at today, how we're feeling, what's going on. What feels good, get it out. Maybe you're just holding still, that's fine. Begin to use the power of your upper body. Shift the sit bones a little bit higher. Relax through your head and your neck. 2 more breaths. Wonderful. Take your gaze between your hands. Let's walk both feet forward. Take nice big steps. On the top of our mat, slight bend to the knees. Release the weight all the way down. Let it go. Slowly roll yourself all the way up. Relax the shoulders back and away, and let's take some sun breaths. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bowing, reaching your chest forward, bending the knees as it's right for you. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, release all the way back down. We take a flat back as we inhale. We melt as we exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down. So we're just flowing with our breath and remembering my sensitive lower backs. Bend those knees. There's no reason why they need to be straight and bothering you. Let's take that 1 more time. Exhale down. Inhale, flat. Exhale, release. Lift all the way up. Inhale. Now let's take our full sun salutation. A. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, flat back. Step both feet back to plank. Choosing to drop your knees if that's right for you. Lower all the way down. Inhale, taking your back bend, so it's in either upward dog or a baby cobra. Tuck your toes, downward dog. Walking both of your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, flat back. Stepping your feet back, lowering down. Your choice, your variations. Inhale, your back bend. Release back, downward dog. Both of your feet step forward. Flat back as you inhale. Let it go as you exhale. Inhale, rise. Last time through, if you want to, you can jump your feet back. If you jump your feet back, we have bent elbows at the base to catch before we go right into our movement. If you choose to jump forward, you bend your knees, shift the weight forward, and relax the fingertips. Let it go. Let's take our hands to our heart center and close our eyes. So we're at the top of our mat in mountain pose. In such a short period of time, it's very easy to lose our breath. So if you did lose your breath, reestablish it. In and out of your nose. It's a great opportunity to remember what your mantra or dedication was. Gently open your eyes. Let's take our sun salutation. Be. Fingertips come down, chair pose. Exhale, release to the ground. Stepping or hopping your feet back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, back, downward dog. Right leg steps forward. Warrior one, lift up, inhale. Exhale all the way to the ground, taking your chaturanga. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg steps forward, warrior one. Exhale all the way to the ground, releasing down, choosing to drop your knees if that's right for you. Taking your back bend of choice, downward dog. Walking or hopping your feet to the top of your mat. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Chair pose, inhale. Lift up, exhale. Do that 2 more times. Chair pose. Lift the chest. Exhale, release. Step or hop your feet back, lower to the ground. Lift up as you inhale. Release back as you exhale. Right foot comes forward. Warrior one. Release all the way down. One big exhale to the ground. Lift as you inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Left leg steps forward. Warrior one. Lift and rise. Lower to the ground. Know your options. Lift through as you inhale. Downward dog as you exhale. Walking or stepping your feet. Inhale. Exhale. Chair pose. Inhale. Rise up. One more time. Hands come down. Chair. Melt and release. Flat back. Inhale. Step it all the way back. Lowering down. Lift it up. Melt it back. Right foot comes forward. Warrior one. Inhale. Exhale all the way down. Big exhale. Big inhale. Release back. Exhale. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Rise up. Let it go. All the way down. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift. Exhale, melt. Walk, step, or hop your feet forward. Flat back as you inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees, lift the chest, chair pose. Rise up, hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Breathe. Regain your composure. Good morning, Lisa. Hi, Michaela. How are you feeling? What's going on in your body right now? From here, gently open your eyes. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, find a flat back, open your chest. Exhale, take your right leg back. Heel goes down and we rise up to warrior two. Open your hips, reach out your arms. Extend open through that left knee, all the way through the fingertips. Reverse warrior, palms rise. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, reverse, left hand comes up. Left knee opens, we expand to the left side of our body. Reaching through and breathing. Extend your left leg. Take it a little bit further back. And then windmill all the way to the ground. Option to lower to the earth in a chaturanga. Inhaling flat back. Inhaling back then. Exhale back. From here, inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky. Taking it between your hands. Warrior one, right heel lowers. Hips square, arms rise. Gaze is straight ahead, shoulders are down, relaxed. Hip structure is windmilling forward. Bend that left knee. Taking your gaze down in front of you, we're gonna take our warrior three, our first balance posture today. Shift your weight into your left leg. Rise your right arm up. Square off your hips. Airplane arms, arms overhead, arms behind, your choice. Hold it, breathing. Without collapsing, lift all the way up into tree pose on that left leg. So the right foot comes to your calf, your thigh, maybe into half lotus. Find your posture. Release it. Arms find their place. Many options. Remembering your gaze stays down to make it easier and grounded. Your drishti or your gaze can lift up for more of a challenge. And the ultimate challenge is close your eyes. So without falling, release that right foot all the way down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, all the way down, let it go. Inhale, flat back. Taking our left leg back, warrior two. Open the hips, open the arms, open the shoulders. Stack the right knee right on top of your ankle. Open and reach, shoulders back and down. Breathe. Feel the power of your legs here. That back leg is on fire. The front knee is settled right on top of your ankle. Palms up, don't change the foundation. Reach, then release back. Same foundation, same power in that front right leg. Open through that hip, but we reach up through the side body, create that space through our ribs, muscle. Extend that right leg, go a little bit further. Beautiful, windmill down to the earth. Your choice, take downward dog or flow all the way through. From here, inhale your right leg up to the sky. Exhale up between your hands. Warrior one, so hips square, our feet positioned forward. Lift through the chest, relax the shoulders. Feel the difference in this posture versus warrior two. So now that left hip is windmilling forward. Our shoulders, our hips are straight ahead. Warrior three. Weight goes to the right leg. We shift and rise. Choosing your arm variation, where do you want to be? Can you extend a little bit longer through the back left heel and through the crown of your head? So try to really create that straight line. Keep the hips square. Okay, rising up into tree. Find it. Where is it for you right now? Drishti down, drishti up, eyes closed. How many mama mimosas did you have yesterday? This is a good challenge. All right, releasing our foot down slowly with control. From here, chair pose. Fingers come down. We shift our weight back as if our tush is going to sit into a chair, and then we lift up through our chest. We want to crank on our lower back. We want to keep that tucked. Engage through the core. We're going to hold a few breaths here. Can you rise a little higher through the chest, sitting just as deep? Relax or no weight into those toes, so we really feel those glutes activating. We're almost there. Release, let it go all the way down. Inhale, take a flat back. Exhale, melt, let it go. Inhale your right leg back. Warrior one, hips square, rise up. Elongate your front left leg, bowing forward, pyramid pose. So hands can go to your calf, they can go to your shin, maybe blocks or books or the ground, your choice. Keep those hips squaring off. Chest rising, so we still have a flat back. We're not there yet. All right, let it go. If you want, you can round your back. Breathe. So we're elongating the front of our left leg. Relax through the head and neck. So if you feel like you really have to actively tuck, I'm not in that posture pose. That is a yoga pose. But try and stay relaxed. No tension there today. It's Monday. 2 more breaths. Let's fly into our standing split. Bend your front left knee. lift the right leg up to the sky. So we're lifting that right leg up as high as it can possibly go, and then step back for lunge. Foot square, hips square, arms up. Always with the option to drop that bottom knee. Where are you at today? What's right for you? So we're allowing that pelvic tilt. So to get that pelvic tilt, my knee has to bend, but if you can maintain it and extend, almost there, release to the ground. Left foot back, choice to flow down if you'd like to on your exhale. All of these vinyasas are entirely optional. There's no need to take them if it's not right for you. From here, inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky. Let's take our pigeon pose. So let's first open the hips. Allow that knee to lift up to the sky. Maybe do some circles. Decide whatever you want to do with that left knee. And then we're going to take that left knee to the left wrist and our left foot to our right. So in an ideal world, we're coming very close to a straight shin. Hands are stacked. If you dropped your knee like I am right now, that's fine. It's a great place to be. If you want to keep it extended, you're welcome to. Let's take a few breaths in more of a lifted posture. So my hips are very tight, so I never like to hold this pose, but I'm going to do my best to keep that foot and knee pretty close to alignment, chest lifted. Just breathe here. Left chest is up. Most of my weight, if not all of my weight, is in my upper body right now. And I'm aiming my right hip towards my heel. 2 more breaths. If you'd like to, you can bow all the way down and let it go. So in some cases, that foot begins to tuck underneath, and that's where you want to be. It's more of a swan pose, but it's still a great hip opener. Choose your pose and release. So we're going to take a lot of time here, and we're really going to focus more on the hip to heel and opening through the left hip structure. Square off your hips to the best of your ability. So if you find that you're falling over to the left side, kind of square off a little bit better. Relax. If you have a block, you can rest your head on it. Just breathe. So again, we're going to be here for a while. So don't feel rushed in and out of this pose. At times it's very uncomfortable, so try and breathe in and out of those spaces. If you're finding there's a muscle that wants to clench, do your best to release and let it go. You have 4 full breaths left. Can you find a little bit of a deeper location? 2 breaths. Beautiful. Upper body, we push ourselves up first. Stack the wrist right underneath the shoulder. Flex your right foot. Then send the left one back, maybe to a 3-legged dog. Shake it out, whatever you want to do. We're going to downward dog, so if you want, it can be 3, it can be that. Release it, let it go. Shake it out. Perfect. On your next inhale, lift that left leg right back up. And exhale it between your hands. Returning to our lunge. Lift up, rise up. Feel that power you now have in that left cheek. And then stepping your right foot forward into your chair pose. Shift, step, lift, let it go. Exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, chair. Bend the knees. Fingertips, I like to square off myself up. I bring my fingertips down and then lift my chest. We have a few breaths here. Shoulders down and relaxed away. Keep breathing. Weights more into the heel. Relax through those toes. Almost there. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, flat back. Left foot steps back. Release that heel down. Warrior 1, square off the hips. Lift the chest, lift the arms. Elongate your right leg. Keep the hips square. Go ahead and bow. Hands to your thigh, your calf, blocks to the ground. Square off the hips, lift the chest. Few breaths with this flat back. And what I want you to feel is, where is this for you? So is it the back of your leg? Is it higher up? Is it your lower back? Is it your chest? Now let go. So melt away. Release any tension you were holding into your upper back. So all the way, no tensions. We're not driving that forehead in per se, but we're melting over the front right leg. By releasing your upper body, did that change anything for your right leg? Did you find a different spot that needed some love? From here, let's find our standing split. So, shift the back left foot, bend into the right, lift the left leg up to the sky, and then shift that left leg all the way back, high lunge, rise up. A few breaths here in this high lunge, stacking the knee right over the ankle. Get that pelvic tilt so that the knee has to bend slightly, and then maintaining that, elongate the back leg the best you can. Breathe here. Releasing all the way to the ground. Right leg back, choosing to go down through your chaturanga if you'd like to, then lift back up. Right leg lifts as we inhale, and we're going to open up into that pigeon. So if you want, bend the knee, shake it out. What feels good here? All right, sweep that right knee to the right wrist, right foot to the left. Square off. And we're going to stay extended. So if you bent that back knee, that's fine. Notice hips are squaring. Left hip is now aiming towards that right heel. Chest up, trying to keep that squared posture. A few more breaths. So for me, since I have tight hips, I feel this in very different locations from when I'm upright. So go ahead, let it go, melt down. So what did that do for you? Did the heel tuck in a little bit? Did you change where you felt it? I hold on to my foot, but you do not need to mimic me. That's because I'm trying to really get into that hip structure. If it was better for you to release that foot back, please do so. We always want to honor the knee in this position. So if you feel any tenderness there, tightness, flex the foot a little bit more, or release the foot a little bit further back. So just like the other side, we're here for a while. What's going on? Can you let it go? Four breaths. 2. Hands come under our shoulders. Flex the left foot. Shift the weight all the way back. Downward dog, so let it go. Walk it out, shake it out, wherever you are, it's fine. Inhale your right leg up to the sky, taking a step between your hands. High lunge. Knee stacked right over the ankle. Open your hip. Awesome. Step into that chair pose. Gaze comes down. Left leg steps in. With control, we lift our chest. Release through the toes. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Flat back as you inhale. Stepping both feet back into your plank pose. So stack your shoulders right over your wrists. Lift your chest. Lift your gaze. Open the shoulder blades. Power through the heel. Strong core. Almost there. Beautiful. Bend the knees. Let it go. Child's pose. Head comes down. We let it go. We're just trying to stay active through our shoulders. So keep those fingertips reaching away a little bit. We're not there yet to fully melting. Just reaching them. Splay open the shoulder blades ever so slightly.
All right, and release the elbows, allow them to fall down. Hands can either stay out in front, or if it's better for you, you can drop them to your side. Resting your head down, so it's either on the ground or maybe on a block or a pillow. Sensitive knees, it's always a great variation to stick a pillow between your heels and your butt. But let's really melt the shoulders around. Open, let it go. Take just a few breaths, no rushing here. Wonderful. Let's maintain that composure. So let's use our upper body to push our torso up. And then from here, take our feet out in front of us. We're going to take the bottoms of our feet together. And then thumbs go to the inside of your foot, and you open your feet as if it's a book. So we're opening up the feet, splaying them, and allowing those knees to release. So before, we're going to do a few variations. Sit up as tall as you can, inhale, and use your muscle to allow the knees to open out. So actively engage this stretch. Wonderful. From here, inhale, sit up tall, exhale, bow forward. Do your best to keep the knees splaying open. So if you came in forward and everything started to lift, try and drive them back down and away. Keeping the chest high. So I say this all the time, I am not flexible in my hip structure, so I'm not very far forward. If Pearl is watching, her chest is probably flat against her feet right now. We're almost there. Can you go a little further? Open those feet. And walk your hands back up. Okay. So a lot of us like to grab onto the ankle now, use those elbows. So go ahead and do that if you want to. So you can stay in that more the cobbler's pose, the feet open. But if you want, you can now grab the ankles, use your upper body, elbows into the inner thigh. So we want to maintain a flat back. We're not rounded through our back. Maintain that long posture. String pulling out the roof of our head, just opening those hips a little bit more. 3 more breaths. Walk yourself back up. Hug your knees into your chest. From here, we're going to take a twist with both knees up and in front of us. So what you really focus on is hips stay square and knees stay in head. So this is already really tight for those hip flexors. The feet can move away. That's absolutely fine. Find where it's right for your feet. You don't feel like you're falling in either direction. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, twist to your right. So it's not watching me. You're going over your right shoulder. You always want to twist to our right first. It's healthier for our digestive system. So although I'm in a funky mirror position from you, I'm still going to go to my right so that I am being smart about my body. Let's return to center and switch sides. So go ahead, look over now your left shoulder. It's a gentle twist. We don't have usually that leg capacity to twist and pull, so it's a very gentle twist. We did a lot of twists on Friday, so if you are looking for a more of a twisting class, go ahead and take that one over again. And return to center. From here, let's lower all the way down onto our mats and take one more hip opener, our happy baby. So from here, hug your knees into your chest. For some of us, this is exactly where we're going to stay, and it's a great, great, great place to be. For some of us, you want it a little bit more. You take your hands behind your thighs. So as long as you're keeping the knees in, keeping the lower back on the ground, you begin lifting the feet up. So remember, it's about the lower back connected to the mat. So if you got this and you're ready for it, hands come inside your legs, but we grab the outside of our feet and begin to use our upper body to draw the knees in towards the armpits. Your opposition is sit bones and lower back down to the earth while the knees come in, the chest lifts. And just like you see plenty of babies do it, go ahead and shift side to side. Figure 8s, let it go. Sometimes I like to just hold it so you don't have to move around if you don't want to move around. 3 more breaths. Last hip opener. You're almost there. Beautiful. Release those feet. So we're going to take our final pose, our Shavasana pose. I'm going to give you a variation though if you want to bring the bottoms of your feet and open your hips for a little bit more of a hip release, you can do so. If, however, you want traditional, go ahead and extend your feet out. Turn your palms up and relax your shoulders down. So for the last few minutes, our breath is beginning to calm down as we took some of our deeper poses. Let's carry with that breath. Don't pull on it, don't push it. Let it go as it naturally wants to. But acknowledge that it should be a little bit deeper than when you started. There's so much going on around us right now. It's important to still find within. So just take a few more minutes, a few more breaths, a few more moments, however you want to look at it, to just scan your body at your own pace. I recommend beginning at your feet and gently moving your way up. Guide yourself. You're always welcome to stay right where you are. But if you have more things you have to go achieve today, let's wiggle our fingers and our toes and begin to gently come out of this. So you guided yourself through that. You took your time going through your body. No one moved you along faster or slower than you wanted to go. That was your pace. And in the end, the space was created by you. So with that strength and that power of our body, let's carry that sense of peace with us. Lift your arms overhead, take a full body stretch. And then picking a side, your choice, doesn't matter which one, just roll to one of the sides and allow your head to rest on the inside of your arm. And just settle here, we're not going to rush out of this posture. So this is a beautiful place to be. It's very similar to that rebirthing, so we just went through that process to find peace, sense of calm, acknowledge that we have the power to create that space. Everything around us is pulling us somewhere else, trying to draw our attention. We successfully did that. So coming here, just begin now engaging and understanding what's going on around you a little bit more, but not allowing it to overwhelm you, knowing that you have the power and the strength to be true to yourself. So if you can, keep your eyes closed, use your upper body, push yourself up. Find a seated posture. Let's take our hands back to our heart center. So I asked you to start your practice with a thought, mantra, or dedication. If it's done serving you, leave it here on your mat. That's a great place for it to be. It'll be here when you return. But if it's better for you to carry it throughout today, please do so. Thank you all so much for allowing me to be part of your morning, the beginning of your week. Again, for my mothers, I hope you had a beautiful Mother's Day, and I hope everybody has a wonderful week. The Spirit in me honors and acknowledges the Spirit in you. Namaste. Thank you guys so very much. I hope the video wasn't too bonkers on my cell phone. Hey, Michaela. Hi, Marissa. Good morning, Lisa.
So I look forward to seeing you guys. Body pump tomorrow. So if you're around, whatever kind of weights you have, bring them, whether it's a bar or just dumbbells, cans, or whatever you have in your house is perfect. I'll see you then. Have a great day.